I guess if we're telling stories, I should probably tell a story that's extremely important to the rest of my life. I met my eternal companion on my mission. Before I left on my mission, it took a long time for my mission papers to be completed, and there was always the delays, and I was trying to find shot records, and it took forever, and our clinic didn't have my shot records, and we were like, what the heck, why wouldn't I have those? And a lot of things came up that delayed the paperwork for my mission, and it took a long time, and I remember thinking all the time, being like, well, why? Why is it taking this long? And I remember someone told me that sometimes missions are delayed for a reason, or sometimes things happen for the reason, and the Lord knows the biggest picture. And I didn't see it at that moment, but when I got on my mission, in my first area, I served around an elder, and he served in a different area, but we were in the same district. But it turned out that he came out 6 months before I did, to the T, and so that he would go home with me. And we never served around each other after that. Later on, though, I realized why everything happens for a reason, because I was able to meet him, and I came home with him. When we came home and from the plane ride, and I remember touching down and meeting our families, and everyone was overwhelmed with seeing their families after so long, and we loved that feeling of home. And I remember when I was leaving with my family, we were leaving the airport, and I drove by, and I rolled down my window, and I thought I yelled to any elders that were in the area, but apparently my husband was right there with his family, and I yelled straight to his face, keep in touch. So I was like, keep in touch, elders, and I drove off, and his dad apparently was like, well, you better keep in touch, and kept on reminding him. And so 2 weeks later, he started messaging me on Facebook and asked for my number and asked me out on a date. And then 3 weeks after being home, I went on my first date. Never looked back. I just started dating him, and he was a really awesome guy, and got married to him. So missions are truly miracles in different reasons and different ways that we don't know. Sometimes we teach people that we never would have taught if we had gone at the time that we wanted to, but the Lord knew better. And sometimes we meet our eternal companions in the most odd places that we never thought we would. And I am very blessed that I did meet him, and that I listened to the Lord and let him guide my life.